Hey ladies, how is it going today? Today I wanted to talk a little bit about personal development, what it is, and why we should do it. So I first want to start off and say personal development is not something we do because there's something wrong with us, but it's something that we do because we want to grow and develop, especially in our mindset. And it's an enhancement that we have in our lives and an investment tool that we use on ourselves. It gives us control. It gives us a sense of structure, a sense of routine. It helps us with our goal setting and our action plans to actually achieve those goals. It helps us get really clear and define our why and why we want to change things in life. It helps us develop our skills, be it self-awareness, self-confidence, our social skills, our courage, getting over our sense of fears. And it really helps us just to create discipline and more hope for our lives. So you are the only one that is completely in control of your life, and you are also the only one that has the ability to embark change in your life. Personal development is super personal. What works for me in my life is not always going to work with someone else. A lot of us, we're busy moms, so we have a lot of similarities of things that we struggle for in life. So I want you to know, just because you're reading a book and it's not speaking to you, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It doesn't mean that's not a bad book. It's just not your personal development book. So when you really are working on your personal development, you're going to do a lot of self-awareness and self-realization and reflection. I honestly believe a lot of things in life happen to us in childhood. So, when I start my personal development, I always have a journal with me because I'm always thinking and things are coming up and I'm like, oh, light bulb moment. That is why I do X, Y, and Z. So I want you to know, you really are going to identify who you really are, what you really want in life, why you want it, how you would feel if you got there, what steps you have to take to get there. And then I want you to know that if you are reading a personal development book and you're not taking notes, you're not nodding your head, you're not in agreement, you're not writing all over the inside of the book and highlighting, it's probably not your book and it's probably not speaking to you. If it feels like a struggle to read it, stop and pick something else. Another thing with personal development is making sure that you are communicating and sharing why you're on your journey of, be it health and fitness, weight loss, living a healthy lifestyle, being a more present mom. Really share with your family and your internal support system, those really close to you, your coworkers, what you're doing and why. Because people that don't do personal development, for some reason, it kind of has a little what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? Because they've never really done it, so they don't know the benefits to get from it. So I want you to know that this is your journey, and never, ever, ever let someone else's thoughts and beliefs of what you can and can't do stop you from that. So make sure that you do have those communications with them and say, hey, I'm actually going to start this, and I would really appreciate it if you were supportive with me. And then just share what you're learning as well. And journaling can be super simple of literally just writing down what you're thinking, or Pinterest is an amazing plethora of different journaling prompts, questions, bullet journaling, are just really just kind of getting you started to where you want to start to move your life in a different direction. So when I first started my personal development journey, I was like, okay, this is kind of weird, but I do have some free time in my car driving to and from work, so I'll see what it's all about. So I really just started with audiobooks in my car on podcasts, just driving back and forth. And then that turned into, oh my gosh, I want to take notes and read more on this book, that I had to buy the actual hard copy of the book too. So I'm going to just share a few things about what personal development has done in my life, and I'll point out some books that have helped me, some apps that have helped me, and I'm here if you first kind of have to identify what you actually are struggling with in life and start there. So personal development for me gave me a huge sense of self-awareness and realized how many excuses I was making in my life for reasons I couldn't do something. It allowed me to have structure and routine. It allowed me to set clear and concise boundaries on my life and what controlled it. It made me productive versus busy. I'm still working on that one, ladies. Still working on that one. It helps me have a more fulfilling relationship with my friends and my spouse and my son. It helps me break through comfort zones. It helps me get rid of worry and what if thinking and constant anxiety. So personal development first can be as simple as Googling an inspirational quote, or doing some silence, meditation, or prayer in the morning, you know, just really getting closer to that higher being, whatever you believe. Doing personal affirmations of telling yourself positive things in the mirror, and you can Google that and get a whole list of positive affirmations. Some free apps that I really like. One is DailY. I listen to that every single morning. It's about 5 minutes. And another is Pep Talk, and it's like 3 to 10, usually 3 to 5 minute, really just hardcore motivational speakers talking directly at you to the point. There's also an app called Shine that I really like that gives you almost like a blog post and some different bullet points on it. Books, oh my gosh, guys, this is just only a small sampling of the personal development books that I have. But Our Mamas Out There, these two were life-changing. Present Over Perfect and Grace Not Perfection. Love both of those, and I refer to them a lot. Just general self-confidence, You Are a Badass is awesome. Gabrielle Bernstein, this is the one that I listened to like 6 times in my car over and over, that I was like, I need the book of this. The Universe Has Your Back and May Cause Miracles. She's wrote quite a few. All I would highly suggest. And then for couples, you know, because I think personal development also involves like getting your spouse involved too, because they have a huge part of our identity as well. The Love Dare, if you guys have never read this or gone through it, highly recommend that. And that's a book that you can do alone or as a couple. And the 5 Love Languages. If you don't get your spouse to read this, because I know the struggle be real, but have them at least take the quiz so you know what their love language is, because that will help you. And then currently, oh, mom life, come here. Do you want to be on the Loving Your Actual Life. I'm doing a book club on this, and we are about 50% through the book. We literally do it a page a day. That has been really helpful with just identifying 9 different points of life, and each month going through different examples and exercises of how to just really be fully aware and present and love the life that you're actually in. But I don't want to keep you guys all day. There are so many things personal development wise, and I could literally talk for days and days and days on this, but I just wanted to give you a quick overview and let you know that you are not weird if you do personal development, and that it is an amazing tool and it will make you feel so fulfilled in life. So if you have any questions on any of those books or apps or anything, or don't know where to start, please reach out to one of us and we would love to help you. Have a great day, guys.